Nou, daar ben ik weer. Mijn naam is Floor en nou ja, mijn haar heeft heel erg een opfrisbeurt nodig. Ik wil graag weer krullen en een mooie kleur erin, dus daar gaat Theo weer voor zorgen.
Okay. Floor is back to have a perm, and now we're going to create a perm with a lot of lift. So large rollers on top, small rollers in the back and around the neckline. So she turns around to show you her current hairstyle, and this perm is a long time ago.
Very long.
Very long. Stone Age perm.
That's sweet.
Something like that. Start with washing hair. The perm I will show you in the sink. Wash the hair with a deep cleansing shampoo. Of course, I did no conditioner on the hair. Start with the large rollers on top. And when I put the perm lotion on, I show you also the perm lotion I use. Creating a shape on top. And this will be large rollers. Large rollers you find on the internet. They are really large in comparison to the normal rollers. And the really wonderful thing of this rollers is, and that you can see on the hair, it doesn't damage the hair that much as the small rollers do. But if you have the small rollers in the neckline, they are protected by the upper hair, then the hair will also stay in a wonderful condition. So do all her hair. I've been, what I told you, I did the top of her hair. So now in this underline I create very small rollers, so to show you the difference between the rollers. Because this is what comes in the underline and this is what comes on top. So this difference is, yeah, this is 1/3 of this one. This I will work in the underlines.
Knijpen wel.
Groetjes, zeker. Wist je dat niet, hè?
Nee.
Mijn vloedjes wel. Coming to the last rollers. Then going to the fluid. First put a cotton wick around the face line. And normally you put the fluid on in the sink. I will do this, but to show you I will do it here. In the underlines I set some pins so I can work out my cotton wick and put it aside. This is the way it's on my head. So now go to the fluid. Now under the rollers I put, of course, a stick so I protect the hair from the rubber bands, because the heating process under the rubber bands is much warmer than in the rest. As fluid I took a zero, and if you want to secure this, the rest over of the fluid, you will just push them in and put the lid on, so it is a vacuum. This I brought over her whole hair, so I see the fluid laying on top. So now I protect her by the plastic foil, and then I'm going to wait for 50 minutes. Even 5 minutes more. Normally she's going in the 20 minutes, but after 50 minutes I control it. Now I take myself a plastic foil, close this, and then we're off for a coffee or tea. And you just wait there, because we see each other back in the sink, of course.
Nou, klinkt ook goed.
Okay, after 15 minutes I controlled the rollers and they were really wonderful. So now I take off the plastic shields Get rid of the carton wicks. Take water on a nice temperature. Rinse it out for 5 minutes. And make sure you do this well, because it's very important. I mostly find this the most important thing of the whole perm, because when there's fluid left over in the hair, you certainly make damage on the hair. Just because you create a chemical reaction. So after 5 minutes, I take an old towel. This because it takes up much more water. And try to get as much fluid out of the hair as I can. And when you start fixating the hair, you start in the underlines, working up to the top, because it gives oxygen on the hair to make the connection. And when you would start on top, you get rid of the oxygen, and then you have only water. So in the underlines you have not the results you want to get. Still the sticks are in. Start in the underlines. And building up to the top. Een klein beetje van. Dat gaan we hangen hoor. And making sure you have all the rollers done. This has to stay on the hair for 5 minutes. And after a minute or two I take off the stabilization pins. Make sure you have a little bit rest over. Okay, after 5 minutes, start in the underline by taking out the rollers. Make sure the pins are not coming into the sink. You can see in the underline you have smaller curls. Take out first the small curly hair. Think of me, robotic. Now, when I took them out, I have to neutralize it. This I do with the rest of the fluid. And also, if you have a rest over this fluid, just squeeze the bottle, put the lid on. Going to the larger rollers. And the small perm will certainly lift the larger rollers. And this is not all we're going to do, because when this is done, rinse it out, and then I take developed color, because she really likes red hair, and bring this in. So I'm also going to color her hair. Therefore I don't need the developer. And her hair will certainly love the nursing effect of it. So that's why I do this after this. Take a rest off from the last time I did a perm. Massage this gently in. And once again, 5 minutes. Wauw, lekkere krullen. Okay, 5 minutes after taking out the rollers. Rinse out the neutralization, fixation. Be gentle to the hair. Now, Floor really likes red hair. So I'm going to work with direct colors. Make a photo of it into the video. And apply this. Colors don't need developers, so they are just nursing. Get rid of a little bit of water. You see the red color she had is already gone. But because her hair has chemical treatment, it's also very sensitive to that kind of colors, and they stay in the hair for a long time. So take wild colors, it's a direct color. Take a red. Apply this on the hair and massage it gently in. And this I leave on the hair for certainly 10 minutes. And the rest of the tube I give her to support the hair at home. So when you do this for a customer, you give the rest over to them, but you of course put it into the price, so you have your product back. And on her I need about a half tube. It's 200 ml, so I have to half over. Okay, after 10 minutes I rinse it out, and then we can go to the cut. So now we go for the cut. Yes. Okay, starting on the cut. Like I always do. Give some protection. Nice flamey cape. I don't have to wet the hair. It's wet enough. Start in the underline. Take off only a small part and I'll show you what I created, because it's very interesting with curly effect. I'll put the camera nearby. So you see the longer hair laying on top, and the underline is very curly. So when it's dry, it stands out, and this will be supporting the upper hair, because then the waves laying on the underline, and that's much stronger than the upper hair. Comb the hair through, and I'll start on the curly effects of the small curls. So lay the upper hair above. So you see this much smaller curl effect. Going to the baseline. Turn it so you can watch with me. Baseline. Now there are some parts I could not get into the rotors. So this part I take off. She will certainly not miss it. And the woolly hair I take off with the clipper. Set the curly effect aside. Go to the woolly hair. Clean the neckline. Do this of course on both sides. Now because the perm is smaller, I'm certain that also her hair is shorter for her feeling. So I don't take off much, take off only the part that can be bended by the perm luxure. So I want a good end on the hair. Holding it in a blonde line. It was an A-bob, and it still is. Because she really likes to have big hair. So I need all the hair that I can get on her. Freehand style, correct the line a bit. Come to the other side. Take it down. Take off only the damaged end. Freehand style, correct the line. So now I did all the under hair, and you can already see the lifting effect of it. I stay controlling it, and every time when there's something sticking out, I just take it off. I don't need it in this line. Go to the center line. Lift up. Now, I'm certain that I want all the length, so I take the hair over, use the rounding, put it down, and hold my fingers almost horizontal, so I know that I have the most length on top. And lay this all in the line of cutting. Go back over the same line. Lifting out, so create length. Then I go to the other side, do the same, use the rounding, hold my fingers horizontal, taking a line on it, enjoying the wonderful perm, because it's a really beautiful perm. Every time correcting in freehand style. See how the lifting effect is. It's beautiful. Turn a bit. Ventilator doet zijn best om een beetje geluid af te maken.
Prima geluidje.
Ja, zeker. Coming to the upper hair. Go to the fall of the skull. Take it down. Take it out of the line. And holding as much length as I can. See how it falls. Free the clips. Take the right side on the fall of the skull. Show you what it did. When I was sitting. Take it straight out. Holding as much length as I can. Make sure I have the right lift from the head, so it's come straight out, but then I bend my comb into the line.
Lekker.
Ik zie wel een modeltrappel daar.
Ja.
Oeps. Komt vannacht om 2 uur.
Foutje. Heeft hij jouw mobiele nummer dan?
Ja, ik denk het wel. En ook mensen hebben mijn mobiele nummer. Hè?
Ik heb wel jouw mail.
Niet mijn mobiele nummer. Ja, ik wel.
Nee, daarom doe ik alles via mail.
Ja, maar ik neem de telefoon toch nooit op. Come to the center line. Start halfway the fontanelle. Lifting up. And take off. What's necessary, not more than that. Take half the line. You can see where it needs to be cut. Connecting on the fall of the skull. It's not much that comes up. So now I did all the top hair. So now go to the front. Take the hair over to the opposite line. And connect the front to the back. Lift it over to the other side. Connect the lines to each other. So now I did all her hair. So Now I can dry it and make a huge hairstyle of it. Oh, ik vind het echt heerlijk. Een bak krullen, hè?
Wow. Nice.
To create a much more volume I really like to have, I take a Finley's mousse. It's a watery mousse. It's a bit slippery. There's also a nursing effect in it. Especially when you want to create a lot of volume, it's nice to have this. Of course, I'm going to blow dry this with the diffuser. Take a comb with large teeth, comb it through, so I get the foam everywhere. Then I take a diffuser and I'm going to blow dry this. Only needs heat. Het is leuk om te doen, hè? Als je zelf droog wordt de kop van hangen, hè?
Wat zei je?
Als je het zelf droog wordt
Ja,
de
ja,
kop
ja.
van
Oh,
hangen.
dat doe ik altijd. Ja.
Maar je kunt niet zeggen dat je geen haar hebt nou.
Nee, dat vind ik leuk.
Now, so far blow drying. Take off Goldwell crystal tone. Bring a little bit more flexibility into the hair. And glow. Now she likes to have volume, I think that she has. Thank Flo for being my model, and thank you for watching. She will turn around to show you the end result. We see each other, of course, next video. Bye bye. Even wachten, hè?
Oh, nog niet?
Nee, je mag wel draaien.
Ja. Ingewikkeld.
Hè?
Dan kun je de andere kant op. Zo. Oh. Surprise!
With twins. The next video. Bye bye.
Hij heeft heel erg een opfrisbeurt nodig. Ik wil graag weer krullen en een mooie kleur erin. Dus daar ga ik Theo weer voor zorgen.
Okay. Flo is back to have perm. And now we're going to create a perm with a lot of lift. So large rollers on top, smaller rollers in the back and around the neckline. So she turns around to show you her current hairstyle. And this perm is a long time ago.
Very long.
Very long. Stone Age perm.
That's sweet.
Something like that.
Change for the Piccadilly and Victoria line. Exit for Buckingham Palace.